Hey everybody, this is Ben here again with another wallet review video. I did the thing I never really wanted to do, which is I took a very long break from uploading these videos and doing these reviews, but sadly these wallets do cost money, and the hobby just kind of fades in and out. I was pretty happy with what I was carrying for a while, but then I saw something that I really wanted to review, so I'm going to make a new video about it. So sorry for being gone a while, but stuff happens, life happens, but I definitely did want to show off something new today. So as you can see, this is a OpenSea leather wallet. This is not just one of their ordinary wallets though, this is their brand new MK-1 card wallet. I have, as you can see, I opened it a little bit. I already kind of took it out and saw it because something didn't feel right when I was holding it. It felt very, very light, but you guys will kind of see. So let's get right into it. So this is the MK-1 wallet. This is how it comes. It just comes in that little, cardboard envelope, and then in this linen pouch with the stamp for the logo. So this is their brand new wallet. This is the MK-1. I'm gonna call it the Mark 1 just cause, but this is a unique card wallet. So as you can see, it has sort of this flap in the middle, and this is not just for it's fun to look at or fun to kind of flap, I guess. But it is functional. So this is a pull tab style wallet, and this is really unique style and setup. I really like it. So it's one of the things they talk about when they put out this wallet was they really wanted to do something without having it be like some kind of nylon stitching or some kind of weird way to have this pull tab function work. But it's going to be very kind of hard to tell, but this actually doesn't have, it's not really a weird way to do it. It's actually really kind of smart. So they have this cutout kind of piece of leather here, and you have cards in the middle, and so you might be thinking, well, how do you get those out? You actually just pull this tab up, and you can see it kind of, raises that, but it kind of just pulls it out into the middle, and then pulls the cards up just like that. So obviously it's going to function a little bit cleaner and smoother, when you have actually cards inside it. But this is just a really neat little wallet. And the reason why I opened it, I wasn't even sure it was in there because it's so light. This is easily the lightest wallet I've ever purchased, but definitely one of the coolest and one of the most functional. So in terms of what you can hold in this wallet, this is actually, I'll just read it directly off the website. They say that this is going to hold about 6 thick metal cards or 8 regular plastic cards. I don't really have any thick metal cards. They're all just regular plastic. So I'll probably, have, somewhere between 6 and 8 cards. I really don't carry a whole lot anymore. I do have a whole bunch of cards that I can carry, more like rewards and gas cards and stuff like that. But for just my regular daily carry, it's just the essentials. So you have this card slot in the front. I guess I would consider this the front side of the wallet. And then you have the middle slot, and then you have the back slot. So what I really like is that there's these cutouts here that, you can still kind of, and they have these cutout here, so you can still really easily, pick up these cards in the front or the back side. I will probably show what it looks like, when it's all loaded out and how that how that functions as well. So this is another reason why I really liked this wallet, and in general why I knew going with OpenSea leather, was a great choice. Was not my very first wallet, but the last wallet I purchased from them it was before they rebranded. It was still DOS off on Mirror, but it was the Gun Deck wallet, just the regular old Gun Deck wallet. But even then, this was a few years ago, they had really great customization to the wallet, which I just absolutely love, and I'm sure a lot of people out there will agree with me and appreciate that when you have that sort of choice to make the wallet stand out and to make it unique to you, I think it kind of makes that kind of stuff a no-brainer. So this particular setup of wallet has a lot of different choices between it. So it has the choice to choose your primary color, which is going to be I went with this black color, this black leather that has the OpenSea Leather company logo on it that wraps around. So pretty nice. And then the secondary color is this kangaroo leather, which is really nice. It is called electric blue, which I think bright, vibrant colors, you know, really contrast well with like really dark colors. I mean, it's so nice and slick. So not only can you choose the primary and secondary colors, but you can also choose the grommet. So that's what this is called, the grommet piece. And you have a handful of selections there. You can go with an antique look, a brass look, a black grommet, which is kind of what I went with, was that black to kind of match the primary color. And again, it contrasts well with the electric blue, and a nickel color. So really cool. Or you could do none. You could just, which I assume none is just, you know, no grommet at all, and it's just the leather pull piece. So I mean, between the primary, the secondary, and the grommet, that's a lot of customizations, but it doesn't end there. You also get to choose the thread color, which I went with this aqua color, aqua blue. They didn't have, I don't think they had like anything called an electric blue, but I think this was like the closest thing. But I do think it looks really, really nice. And so they had, I think, about 20 or so, I think there was almost 30, I think it was like 28 or so leather choices between the primary and secondary, so that's 28 per, and then it was like 22, I think, thread color options. I mean, just an absurd amount of customizations with this. But the very last thing that you can actually customize, which I hadn't really seen before, but I thought was super neat, is the stitching itself. So there's two choices of stitching. There's the cross stitching, which is what I got here, and saddle stitching. So saddle stitching is gonna look, you know, more like just your regular stitching that just kind of is gonna go up the side of it, you know, and kind of like these dash marks or kind of like road line marks. Whereas the cross stitching actually kind of wraps around the sides here. I hope I'm getting that right. But yeah, I mean, it's so cool. So that is like all the customization stuff that you can do, but it's something like over 100,000 different combinations of how you can, you know, make this wallet look, you know, the design of it. And in my opinion, I think that is a lot of, not a lot, but there are a few leather companies, you know, very popular ones that I follow that really don't allow hardly any customizations. I mean, I think they might have 2 thread color options, you know, and the leather choices are pretty much the same. You know, this is the kind of stuff that I'm really into. Maybe not everyone is, but I'm really into, you know, the uniqueness of it. And from a consumer side, I very, very much appreciate it. Because I just think it just makes it extra special and extra unique. Yeah, that is, you know, kind of the unboxing and first hands-on view of the brand new MK-1 OpenSea Leather wallet. I'm gonna call it the Mark 1, I think. I really hope that someone does like like some Iron Man colors or something, and then we can get like, you know, kind of like the Mark 1, you know, or Mark outfits, or, you know, stuff for like the Iron Man, you know, armor and stuff like that. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. When I first saw the MK-1, that's the first thing I thought of. But anyways, yeah, that is the OpenSea Leather MK-1 card wallet. So, and now I'm going to probably load it out and everything so you guys can kind of see, you know, what that looks like. So, be right back. All right, so here it is loaded out. I just put some cards into it real quick just so you guys could kind of see. I always like to see, you know, kind of what it looks like filled out. I really need to get some like blank cards so I don't have to use my own cards, so I don't have to try and figure out which ones like not to show or whatever. It's really nice. It fills out. So I got about 6 cards in here. I got 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the back. And so now let's test this pull tab. And again, and keep in mind too, this is brand new. This is gonna wear in. This, you know, I haven't really tried it yet, but you know, this, you know, may go well or it may not, but this is gonna wear into your needs, your pocket and everything. And this will probably be a lot, you know, be pretty quick and simple. But let's test it out here. So I just put a gas card in there and then another card in there briefly. Yeah, let's pull it out. And so you just pull it out so you can see it kind of pulls out, and then you can kind of thumb through your cards, whether it comes out this way. And so that's kind of nice. And it doesn't, this tab also, because it's like actually attached to the letter, I mean, it doesn't pull out all the way or anything by any means. That was pretty nice and easy. Let's try it again. Let's just, you need it and you just pull up. Super nice, super clean. I actually really like that. That is not bad. This is a really nice, the thing is like, you know, more and more wallets nowadays, you know, they have like, you'll see like the mechanical ones that have like a button to push the cards out, or, you know, like some, I think like there's like ones with like the elastic bands on it that you can push out like the middle and they'll like kind of fan out or something. This is like a really nice and simple solution to that. And man, I really also really love that about this company and the gentleman who does that stuff, you know, designs the wallets and makes the wallets, because it is, all of his designs I feel like are pretty unique and special. You know, they're not just your, you know, your average run-of-the-mill, you know, wallets. They really are unique. So, but anyways, that's gonna finish it up for this video. You know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. You know, does this seem like a nice wallet? You know, given that this is, you know, so minimalistic, I think this is going to be a great, you know, minimal carry for people, and I think it's going to be a great option to add to their EDC, given all the customization options and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm not going to make any false promises about when my next video will be. It may not be for a while, but if I see something else that catches my eye, you know, I'll definitely, you know, do a review or an unboxing or, you know, whatever. And I do try to reply to people when I can, so if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and hopefully I can answer for them. But definitely go check these guys out. I will post all their information down below in the description, so you guys can go, you know, check it out for yourself. So thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for watching. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you feel like it. If, you know, if this, depending on how like the videos do, because my videos do get, you know, I feel like they've done all right in the past couple of years, you know, then I do, you know, want to make more and more, you know, for people. So, but anyways, you guys take care, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.